being productive, being focused is a game. And I'm going to show you how you win. So imagine two people, right? There's person A and person B. This one is person A and this one is person B. And imagine they both work for 10 hours a day, right? But this one gets something called productivity points, and this one has 9 productivity points. And what essentially that means is that this person gets 9 times more done than this person, right? And just imagine how powerful it would be if you could just do just as many work as 9 other people. Like, for it to get 9 people, you would have to hire them, you would have to pay them, and all this stuff. And what if you just alone could do this? This would be like really, really freaking valuable, and you will make a lot of progress, right? So I pretty much figured a way to focus for insane amount of times and like maintain this focus. And in this video, I will show you one method that will really help you like stabilize your focus, right? So the problem people have and why they're not focused is that they have a bad relationship with their work, right? So what that means? That means that when they sit down, right? Let's pretend this is a chair. They sit down and they try to do their work, but it feels impossible. Why? Well, there's something going on in their minds, and I'm going to explain in a second what it is and how you can change that, all right? So, what's happening in their minds? Well, first of all, our minds, our brain is an associating machine, all right? So, what is association? Association is basically like a link between thing 1 and thing 2. And what is happening is that your brain is associating thing 1, which is your work, with procrastination. Alright, so you have like this kind of habit of procrastination. Every time you go and try to sit and focus, your brain says, no. I've learned that work equals procrastination. Therefore, once I'm sitting, I'm going to procrastinate. That's what your brain is saying if you have something like this. On the other hand, if you can remove this association, if you can break this and then replace it with association that work equals focus, you will basically like 10x your performance, your focus, right? And for a long time, I've had this association of work equals procrastination. But recently, I've managed to absolutely change that, and it's honestly changed my life, all right? And so what can you do about this? I'm going to explain in a second how you can do this, right? So first of all, the first step is to stop multiplying this association of work equals procrastination. That means it's better to not sit and work at all rather than sit and just do nothing, right? This is supposed to be a table as alright. Yeah, I guess it's alright. So what happens? Well, if you sit and you procrastinate on your work instead of actually doing something else, then you're just multiplying that association between work equals procrastination. And this is making you so that you always procrastinate, like you can't focus at all, and you basically are not productive, you can't seem to get anything done, and this is ruining your progress in life and business, alright? But so the first thing is to stop multiplying that association, right? And you would rather not do anything rather than do like sit down and procrastinate, right? Second thing. So once you like break this down, break this multiplying thing down, then you can actually do something about it and start forming a new association, right? So association is broken once something replaces it, right? So we need to replace this association of work with unfocus. I don't know if that even is a word, but just, you know, you get the point. And we want to replace that with focus, right? I'm sure you get it at this point. And how to do that is basically every time you sit and you try to work, you need to work like actually focused. And I know this might be stupidly simple, but just bear with me because this is really freaking important, right? And so how do you do this? Well, the general rule is you work less hours, but you work more intense, more focused, right? And once you like start doing this, then your like association between work and focus is going to multiply over time, and eventually it will become so strong that every time you sit and you try to do the work, you will automatically get into like focus state, right? And this is something called rituals or routines, right? So if you do something and then your brain recognizes it and switches the mode, the state of mind into something else, that's where rituals basically makes the point. And so we can, like you can just have a ritual of sitting and just working, but I recommend having a different one. Having something before work that actually multiplies this ritual and makes it easier for your brain to associate that ritual with starting focused work. And so what I've done is that I've basically created a ritual for my deep work, right? And what it looks like is I have a 3-minute of meditation, and then I sit down and actually do the work. And I can tell you this straight away, this works freaking amazing. This absolutely is a game changer. And well, it works for a few reasons. The first reason is that one I've explained already, which is, you know, which is like the rituals. But at the same time, meditation specifically is like a focus exercise, right? Exercise. And that means that just by using meditation, you can basically already get into like more focused state of mind, right? Your brain will switch into focus mode, and then when you actually do your work, you will already have like this focused state of mind. And when you like do this, you will eventually like form this association of work equals focus, and this will absolutely change your productivity. So yeah, that's just a little insight I wanted to share with you today. And yeah, I hope this helps at least somebody, and see ya.